So that frame lag then just made me completely miss the unit.
Want some cake?
I do, and I've got some, along with some tea. Thank you. Alrighty then. Thank you, Dave. Good afternoon, Paul. You can do the long train. Has Roger changed his name yet from Friday's stream, or has he chickened out? I very much doubt he's changed his name. In all seriousness, I didn't expect him to. We need to navigate our way down there now and get past that section. Blimey, how far back do you have to go? You have to basically go to the tunnel just to turn around. It did come through, Dave. I think it was talking at the time, though. Mr. Auburn, I think what you need, Paul, is one of those beauties down your neck. Always does the trick. What, a pina colada? And you really think that's going to help me right now? Epic game up. Thanks for 14 months, sir. Okay, brakes are off, reverses and forward. We're just going to have to wing it here. It would slide down nicely. I'll take my coffee. This thing's already burned a load of fuel. Alright, if we go right here, go left here, go through that track, should be fine. Coffee with whiskey, oof. That sounds nasty. I can't stand liqueurs and I can't stand that kind of mixed drink thing. Okay, looks good. Yeah, exactly. Coffee with Baileys. I just can't deal with any of that. I hate it. What do they call that, an Irish coffee? You know, by the time I've actually hooked this all up, well, I've used a quarter of a tank. I'm not even joking. Okay, they're both weighing 150 tons. They're both about the same length. I was wondering whether to take one in preference. But We'll take the right-hand one first, which is this one, I think. So right and turn into that. Should do it. Which do you draw first? I don't know. That will be the problem. Is we've got to find two different platforms when we get there. We've got to stop at one, disconnect, move it to the other one. So we might get the bonus on one, but not the other. But I think the one that we should drop first is probably the one that pays the most, which is clearly that one. So we should... Wait a second. We should get that one last, right? 5-0 is that one. Solza, thanks for 38. Yeah, let's get 5-0 hooked up so that we've got the expensive one at the back and we can drop that first. It's a good point. It died. I'm pretty certain that's the right one, but I can't actually check the numbers yet. No, you scumbag hitbox. I don't trust that now. Is that right? Yeah, I don't... It feels like that's close to me. Let me just check what these are on. Yeah, I thought so. When it disconnected the cable, it didn't actually reset these things. That's kind of weird. I kind of feel like if the cable disconnects and the valves are open, you should hear like a psh or something so that you know it's wrong. Username taken. Welcome back. I need to change that point, but it's kind of hard to figure out when we're past it. I've just got to guess how far to go. Okay, that should send us in there. See, if we had the remote control now, we could just basically tell it to do this, couldn't we? We just drive it back rather than have to keep jumping back in. But it's a bit more of a convenience than anything else. I think where it's most useful is when you're doing this now, when you're really, really long way to the back of the train and you can't see where the connection is. Mechanic, it has this diesel 2-axle, it has a diesel 6-axle, and it has a steam locomotive. And the steam one is a handful. You've got to keep it fed with coal. You've got to use the air intake to boost the pressure and stuff. It's a lot to do as well as doing everything else. Go until you hear the bang. The remote control, you can drive it from the last wagon, yeah, which would be really, really useful. You see the back end there? Right there, it's going to connect soon. A lovely jubilee. Okay. Game on. Paul should have used the other shunt and not the 001 to connect these. Wouldn't have used all the fuel. Yeah, but I wanted 001 shunter. Because it's awesome. Right, let's see. So we're going to go to the harbour town. Going to take that. But what was that? Oh, denied. Oh, no. Why did I get an expiry on that one? Train length 2. Oh, God. After all this... In order to buy a license, you have to clear all your fees. Okay, cancel. Fees. Now I've got to do 50. Look at that ticking up. Look at this. Because the engine's running. Oh my god. Insert wallet. Okay. Oh, this... So basically, I've got to go and turn this engine off. Otherwise, I'll be continually chasing my own fees. I mean, could it not just allow you like a few $100s of leeway? What? 15 grand? What? No. Oh, that's just stupid. Yeah, it's just cost me 15 grand, right, to pay for one train. And now I can't get my license because it wants me to clear off the other train, where it basically wants me to spend another 15 grand. Is that right? No, 60. Jeez, man. You can save money, but I don't want to... Just... Your copay is smaller than the fee. You'll only be charged for the copay. Finally. Right, train lane 2. All the while, my other job is now active. Congratulations. Timeline bonus deadline minus 2%. Insurance copay plus 9. Oh my god, so we're now on 24 grand copay. Okay. We now have 2 jobs. That was a faff. Let's do this. Most of that was admin fees. To pay for a bunch of people to send you some emails about it and some other people to manage those people. And then a manager to sit on top of those managers. Sat at his desk or playing golf. And like 90% of that was just admin. All my life. Remind me not to do a hill start with this. You stay and take them, walk it back. One of the things we need to do is figure out where the heck we're going. Okay, 5. Put that in 3. How is it you move things again? This interface is so confusing. 4, is that now? Put that in 3, I think. Okay. No, that's still not in... Put that in 4. Thank you. Right, Harbour Town. So it's pretty much back to the steel mill, isn't it? Yeah, the whole, like, the way that inventory thing works, in VR it probably is fantastically intuitive, but in non-VR I just find it weird. I think fuel is going to be an issue, although when we're coming out of this section here, we've got a bit of a climb and then it's a long descent. And also, when we go through speed restrictions, A, it's going to take a while to slow down. I was born ready to watch this. And B, if we see like a 30-mile-an-hour section of track, we've got to allow for 370 meters of train to go through that. So that's going to be interesting. I know there's a 30 limit there. I remember that coming in here. if trains run out of fuel mid-trip, you're going to have to bring another shunter over to haul it back. Basically. We'll be able to see this when we go around the corner now. So we want a right-hand turn, the right-hand turn, and straight down to the steel mill. If we stop this on an incline, I don't think we'll get it moving again. Look at the state. There's the back there, right there. 360 meters, let's go. Can you not go the other side of the lake to get to the harbour instead of going through the steel mill? Let me have a look. No. Yes. No. You can. So you can't go the goods factory way, you'd have to go the oil well north route, but that means looping up through a big climb to get down there. So the answer is, in short, no, that's not realistic. If you look at the lay of the track. Yeah, you have to go through a long spiraling climb to be able to go down that east side, essentially. Yes, I agree, Costello. I remember it being difficult. Okay, that's on a right-hand turn. Squirrel is always right. In the end, I kept my deal. So GG, Paul. Wow. Wow. Dude, you didn't have to, but I'm impressed that you did. That's awesome. He changed his name to Squirrel is always right. Wow. That's amazing. Well, in 60 days you can change it back. In the meantime, we'll enjoy your name. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, it was a bet from yesterday about getting out the warehouse in Scrap Mechanic. We'll be playing Stow Run today now. Now we've got Derail Valley and then we've got some trucking later. Right, now this is the downhill section, I think, so we can freewheel all of this and just control the braking. Is Scrap Mechanic worth 20 euros? I think there's a lot of playability in it for 20 euros, but it's not a finished game. Like, there's lots of stuff that needs adding to it, but there's a lot of fun. Particularly if you can play with some other people. Won't be around Thursday and Friday because of work, but I'll be here on the weekends. Alright. Well, on a weekend, I look forward to you telling me that I'm always right. Simply by saying something in chat. Is this game worth it? Again, there's a lot of fun to be had, but it is very rough and ready right now. The overhaul that they did, that they released a few days ago, has made a significant change to the game. Okay, we've got a 60 limit coming up. I'm just keeping on the brakes here. A bit more brake. At least we're not burning fuel out of this section. If I remember, after this steel mill, there's a climb. And if you don't get momentum through the steel mill, you're history. Does Mrs. Squirrel always think you're right? You must be joking. .50 limit. Right hand signal. We're good. Going down to the harbour as well is a bit tricky in places, so I don't know if we're going to get our bonus for this. Yes, the game, that's what I'm saying, Dans. It's a Unity game, and Unity games have this tendency to go, ugh. Okay, we're keeping right, which is what we want. Yeah, see, if you turn left here, it'll take you straight to the goods factory, but there's no way of getting on that line because it goes over the top on a bridge. Right, now we're looking for a straight through. This is a fairly straight run down here, but when we get to steel mill, we're looking to go straight through it and keep left. And after that, we're on a left turn. So if in doubt, go left. I feel like Source games do that too. Just over 3/4 of a tank of fuel. Saved a lot coming down that hill. If we was going the other way, we'd have... Imagine bringing this haul back the other way through that windy stretch. Oh my god. Let's cruise and see how much speed we gain or lose. It's pretty much the only way to work out whether you're on a gradient is to just look at what it does when you go neutral. Kind of slowing down a little bit. First time you're playing non-VR. There are signs for the slopes. Yeah. If you remember to look for them. Are they like the speed limits though? You don't see them often enough. So you don't get enough warning. Like, by the way, there's a hill. Bang. Oh, that stutter's annoying. Does it do that in VR as well? Do you get that kind of frame stutter? Nutty Jim, thank you for 27. Because I would find that really jarring in VR. Good afternoon, Mrs. Frosty. How are you doing? It does. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Like moving your head and it goes... Tom 2017, welcome back. See if we can pick up some speed and then cruise through the steel mill. Because this is quite a fast section of track, we can make up some time. Phil93W, thank you for 67 months, Phil. How you doing? Something is wrong with the cheer bits. Oh, Referee used them 10 minutes ago, they're fine. Do you have the premium edition of SnowRunner? I do. You're going to play it again when the new map is out? I've already played the new map. Well, I've scouted the new map. It's still a bit janky at the moment. But I will cover the new map when it comes out, yeah. Adam Thwaite, 64 months. Hope you and the family are well. Doing okay, Adam? We're actually picking up speed down here. It scares me somewhat. Trying to smash it through the steel mill. If we get this right, it'll be great. If we get it wrong, we can have a major accident. Going at this speed. M-Corp, yeah, it will. I'll be back to you. Yippee. Thank you, Tom. Limit going through here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, looks good. Keep it right. This should hopefully be set for a straight through. But I've got the switch ready just in case. MAFIC, thank you for 300 bits. See, the bits are fine. Okay, that's set up for a straight run. Then we want to keep our momentum going through the steel mill, and we want to keep left because we've got a bit of a climb coming up. Okay, that's just doing entirely the wrong point. That's irritating. Oh my god, game. I literally couldn't laser beam that point because it had the wrong one. It was going, oh, you want this one in front of it? No. Cool the engine a little bit, and then we'll carry on the run up this hill. This is a bit of a climb, this. If you don't get a run at this, you've got serious issues. then I think when you get to the top it does a very sharp left. So you have to climb and then slow down and turn. All while the rest of the consist is like halfway down the hill. Let's just watch the engine speed. Taya, welcome back. Pups for life, welcome back. Engine temperature's getting pretty high. Okay, looks like it's set up for a left, I think. But it's probably going to be 50 limit turn, but we're doing 50, so we're good. Okay, looks okay. It's actually a 70 left, 50 right. And then we've got a short run and then a left again. If he bins it, I'm going to go to bed with nightmares about the death. You've got to prepare yourself for the fact that it may happen, Referick. Slowly climbing speed. Okay, it's set up for a left turn again. Let's see if we can cool the engine a little bit. Depends how much speed we lose. It kind of feels like we're going downhill a little bit. I think we are, yeah. Cool. The game needs some external view cameras to enjoy the times when you're cruising along, Venrith. Yeah, but again, it brings you back to VR. You're meant to be in VR. So there's no such thing as an external camera. Long right and then a slow left. DCS has external cameras in VR. Yeah, but DCS was not built as a VR game. DCS was built as a flight sim with a cockpit view and external views, and then VR was bolted on later. This game was built as a VR game, and then non-VR mode was bolted on later, so it came at it from a different angle. I mean, there's nothing to stop them adding external views in non-PC, in non-VR mode. Kind of looks like we can punch it down here and then just maybe free roll it. I'm excited for the new Microsoft Flight Sim. What, the flight sim that's going to completely redefine flight simulators? Yeah. See you later, gents. You can place the map on the table. You can. Last time I tried, it fell on the floor. I said to the dev, I really want the ability to just clip it to the window here. Like, just provide a fixed mounting point there. Just clip it. Right, left turn, then a right turn. Tups, thanks for 14. What we do need to do is get ahead of the game. Which one's this? This is the 19 grand job that we need to take to G6S. G5I. Oh my god. G6S. And then G5I. Look where G is. Yikes. I've got a bit of a climb here, this is not good. So, in order to get to G, we need to navigate our way around the whole thing. So we've got to go through 1, 2, 3... turn right at the 4th point, go into G. One second. Let's make sure we keep a right turn coming up. We're coming in from the west. Coming in from the west over there, so we've got to come in from the left and go around the top side and then drop into G. It's a big place, the harbour, and you can get lost very easily. And then when we do get to G, coming in from the west, which is at the bottom, 6S is on the right side of G. And then 5I, I don't even know, or 5I is right next to it, look at that. So we drop 6S, pull through, reverse into 5I, nice. The harbour is great if you like shunting, that's true. Microsoft is worried about NDAs. Don't think they would have made the alpha public. I think they're rather making the alpha public is up to the hype. It's a weird one, isn't it? Okay, we're set up for a right turn. Yeah, this whole alpha thing, I think, is why they get past some of the janky performances, you know. Once they've solved those major issues, they'll be happy for people to play, I think. I remember when you come into the harbour town, there's some speed changes that happen quite rapidly. There's a 40. Oh, happy birthday, Mrs. Frosty. Thank God. Too much brake. It's so hard. Well, actually, it's so easy to apply too much brake, and then it takes ages to remove it. Let's have a big air horn. Yes. It's a fairly straight run and then a sharp left turn before the harbour town that is... If I remember, that's the one with the steep valley drop. And if you're not careful, you just go straight over the side of that. Good morning, Rumble. I understand psychiatric how it works. I'm just saying that when you're driving it, the net effect is that you can put a better brake on very easily, then it's hard to remove it. So if you just want to shave 5 miles an hour off your speed when you're going downhill, it's kind of tricky. Because it's very hard to just apply just a little bit of brake and just leave it. And if you do overdo it, you try to remove the brake and then you've got to wait for the pressure to build back up again. Oh, excuse me? Thanks, 46. You're welcome, Tubbs. See, like I just completely overbrake that section because I saw 40 limit and a mad panic. I haven't tried the steam engine since the overhaul. I made a video on the steam engine probably about, blimey, at least a year ago, I think. Showing people how to haul the coal out of the hill because a lot of people were struggling with that. The fact is, you have to not only manage the coal, but you have to manage the booster that you get from opening the air ducts, that kind of thing. So a lot of people couldn't haul the coal out of there. But the jobs were a lot more limited back then. We're coming up to that sharp left turn. I think there's also a point that we need to make sure goes left. It's the last point before we get to harbour. Yeah, this bit here, this left bend. I can't remember the speed limit. It's either 40 or 30, but if you get it wrong, you're going down the side. That says 40. That definitely says 40. Oh, stop lagging, game. For one horrible minute, I was thinking to myself, should I have gone right then? I was like, no, if I've got this wrong. It would take a long time to stop, reverse, stop, reverse, and then fix the point. There you go, there's the harbour. It's massive. That's why it was stuttering like crazy, because it was loading all that. Okay, so we're aiming for G section, and then we're going to be going right at G. But this one is the more important one to have, the overview. Because getting to G can be quite tricky. You got to get a lot of points right on the way. effectively we want to keep left. Through 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth point we want to turn right. Okay, that's the first one. That's the military section. We can't go in there yet because we don't have a military license. So we can't haul any military cargo. I must admit that stuttering is actually annoying. It's stuttering way more than it should. Yeah, last time I came here we derailed. Also, last time I came here, I took the wrong turn, didn't I? Okay, this is the second left, because that goes into the turntable, I think. Yeah, that's the service centre turntable right there. So you can go in there and get a refuel and a service, and it's half the price of using the management terminal. Okay, so we've done that. We've got a left turn, and then after that we want to do a right turn. That's the left. That's the rejoin, and then it's a right turn. And then a left turn. Not that one, you scumbag. Oh, come on. Look, they need to sort that out. That's so stupid. Is it left here? Should be left into G, shouldn't it? Chat delay. I think this is G section. And if we're in G section, we then want 6S, which is coming in from the west. It's right, right, left. So that one, then left, should take us to 6S. I've got to try and stop in the right place as well, because we've basically got two consists here. Yeah, because we've got one for 5i, but we're going to drop 6S off first and try and get the bonus. Oh my god, I can't remember where the shop is at the harbour. What? No! Why are we on 5i? Yeah. Well, unfortunately, due to chat delay, I don't see things in time. I thought I switched it. If I miss my bonus by like a minute now, I'm going to be so annoyed. Why is it like not even moving this? What's going on? Suddenly a huge amount of friction. Steve, fix it. Walk it back. See, I think maybe I tried to switch that one and it ended up doing that because you can't hit through this hitbox, which is the most irritating thing in the world. Yes, the problem we've got now is trying to guess where the back of the first consist is, so that we line up the back of the second consist here. No, we already said we need 6S first. We're dropping that one off first. So we're looking for the flatbed. We're going to break it from the flatbed. There should be a blue car, then a flatbed, and that's where we're going to break it. Everest, I'm not sure if I really want to buy that game. It's basically my everyday job. But yeah, whereabouts is the shop? Because I vaguely remember it's near the water somewhere. How are we going to even guess this? Okay, there's the flatbed. Okay, it's not far, just a few more meters will do it. Wasn't a bad guess. This is where you need the remote, isn't it? Really doesn't want to move this. MK Dons, thank you, 43. There's no co-op at the moment. Should we try that? It's not technically in, is it? I need to go forward a bit more. Oh, this is all wasting precious time just shunting this around. What does sand do? Basically, when the engine's trying to get going, the wheels start to spin. You put sand down, it increases the friction between the wheel and the track. That'll do. Ish. Do you think that'll still pay if I disconnect that? Or do we need to move it forward a bit more? I don't know how tolerant the game is. Refrick, I'm sorry, but you lost some sand over there. I've collected it for you. Well, thanks, Refrick. That is very valuable sand. Let's go with that. Okay, that'll do. So on the first three, the blue, red, blue. So this is where we're breaking it, hopefully. Close the valves. Right. Where is the station? Let's see if we can get the bonus. Remember, it's near the passenger platforms or something. Is it around here? Completely lost. I hate this part of the game. Dude, don't say you were looking right at it. That literally means nothing. Because by the time you've seen where I am and said that and I've read it, I'm already somewhere else. Is that it? Nope. Is that it? Nope. Oh, this is stupidly frustrating. Like, just being late because you don't know where the management station is just stupid. Gee. That's the platform. It must be here somewhere. Stop lagging. I don't know where it is. I have no idea. Is that it? I feel like that should be it, but it's not. It's near D. Find the junction where you'd turn into G yard, then look at the water. There's the roundhouse thing. Though, is that it? Jeez, man. Where's the job? That one, isn't it? We got a bonus, just about. We got a bonus for that one. Right, big red crane. Roughly near the big red cranes. Okay, I'm going to try and remember it that way. Yeah, we were like 5 minutes away from getting the bonus. I'm not going to shunt this around for a bonus, but hey. 2 birds, 1 stone, right? So this one needs to go into 5i, which is the next one. We just need to get the end of this consist past the switch point. So if we go... there, that should do it. Oh god. After 2 sunken jobs in the harbour, it's easy to find. Once you know where it is, it's easy to find. Yeah, we're not going to get the bonus. Rumble truck, have a good one. Correct, DK. It tells you on the map whether you can get what you can get at a particular station. And yeah, that's part of the challenge, basically. Oh, 2 minutes. Wait, in progress? What? What do you mean in progress? I've just delivered it. I know I didn't uncouple it. Do you have to uncouple it for it to count? Oh well, I didn't get it anyway. No rush. Train's not moving. There we go. 54 minutes. Got 50 grand in our pocket now. 11 grand. Well done. Squirrels are happy. Yay. Leave the paperwork for somebody else. What did I do with the validation of the other one? Did I pick it up and keep it? Did I get rid of that? Did I just throw it away? The other piece of paper I got. Oh my god, look how many jobs there are from here. Referick, happy squirrels are happy. Yeah. Well, pretty much what we figured we'd get is one bonus. And we got one bonus. I'm happy with that. I just wanted to see the detail, but I had to rush back. You put it in the skip. I didn't. You're thinking of the last place. I handed one in here, and then I think I threw it on the floor and legged it back, but it's gone. I think it just got rid of it. Is there a lost and found section anywhere? Can I go and get it back? Is it in the filing cabinet? Did somebody file it away? Next building. Let's have a look. Is this it? Is this lost and found? Train length 1, train length 2. That's my train driver's license. D2 license. Train basics. Train controls. Current jobs on. It's just all my licenses. It's not actually got the jobs, unfortunately. That's a shame. Okay, well we did it, alright. So we got 50 grand in the bank. And we've now got 001 truck, but 001 truck probably needs a refuel. Because we're going to keep 001, if possible. And the roundhouse service is back that way, so we'll... Actually, depends which way we want it. Actually, we'll take it to the roundhouse, service it, then come back here and figure out which direction we need to point in for the next job, and then we'll take it from there, I think. It's a better way of doing things. I think that's the through track, isn't it? We're already disconnected, so we'll just jump in. You have to take screenshots of receipts. When the dev was in on Friday, and I said to him, it'd be really cool if it kept a history of your job so you could look back over it. And he said, oh yeah, we plan to keep stats, you know, of how many jobs you've done. And I said, well, that would be nice, but actually the detail of what you've done. And then he said, oh yeah, but the file size would be too big. So I said, well, why don't you just put it in a separate save file? So you've got your save file and then your job history file. And he was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So maybe he'll do that, and then you'll be able to look back at all the jobs you did and how well you performed and what your fees were. And because it'd be kind of cool to do that. We could potentially get a hazmat license. We need to pay our fees first, because this has only got a quarter of a tank of fuel left. Which is not a lot, quite frankly. We do need to refuel this. And we can't buy a license anyway unless we fix this up. Indeed, Costello, don't start the engine. What's hazmat? Hazardous materials. So, you know, toxic chemicals, that kind of thing. Like if you were hauling bleach, that's a hazmat. Or if you're hauling, I don't know, methane, that's a hazmat. If it can cause environmental damage or catch fire, or, you know, burn through things, it's a hazmat. Now that you've reached your copay, what will happen if you pay from the manager? Well, I think our copay is now 24, 25 grand. So the minimum repair for any big job would be 24, 25 grand. But if we're just going to go around in this loco and we get it serviced at a service centre, we'll pay half the money. So unless we actually bin it or do something stupid, then it will pretty much be cheaper always to go in the service centre. You're pretty sure you noticed booze was a hazmat? Could be. Mickey Learjet, have a good one. I don't know, Tree. No idea. I think we want to go right and get back on the main line that way, don't we? Because last time I turned left here and drove straight into that shunter. Yes, Simon, we're on the new PC. So that goes down to C section, I think. Looking at this map. So what we want to do is go past the service centre track connection, which is this one, then turn around and drive into it. Your whole sulfur out of Texas. The interesting thing is sulfur counts as a hazmat load, but it's only load you need. But it's the only load you don't need a hazmat license for. Really? Is that because if you spilt it, it wouldn't react too much, or it can be cleaned up easily, or what? Jubameister, welcome back. Actually, may as well just drive it straight in, right? I am, of course, assuming this is the service center. I like how he cunningly hides the service block behind the... You can't actually see unless you get out and go and look. For all I know, I could be on the wrong track right now. But thankfully, I'm not. Should do it, shouldn't it?